And we're live.
Hey, hello and welcome to our weekly Darby's Castle Adventure stream. As I'm sure you all know, my name is Games In, and I'm the speaker of Tales for this game. Joining me as they do every week, my cast of wonderful performers. We've got Jessiper as Princess Cinnamon Sugar, the soon-to-be ruler of the Gingerbread Plains. We've got Hades Driven as Princess Buttercup, the monarch with a heart of gold and nerves of steel. We have Blank as Prince Buttercup, the estranged brother of Princess Buttercup, who is in way over his head. And Ada as Sir Ollie Thornwall, Thorny, the knight errant who knows that something has gone horribly wrong. Um, we all know that this is a friendly style of game that focuses mostly on politics and playing dress up. But we would like to remind you that we've talked over our safety tools and we know what each other are comfortable with. And we know that sometimes the story may affect you. So, with that in mind, if you feel overwhelmed with what's going on, please take the opportunity to step away, give us a couple of minutes, and then return. We should be through the thing that was bothering you. With that in consideration, I will go ahead and pass it on to Blank to talk about our support stuff.
Hello, everybody. Uh, if you like what we do or, just want to help out, please consider us or helping us get better. Currently, we have 3 shows that air: Shades of Scarlet, Night City Sofa, and Indie Bandits. Oh, and this stream, of course. And we have a 5th stream on the way. Right now, only one of those is able to be released on podcast, unfortunately, but our hope is to get them all to your ears for your listening pleasure. If you have some extra cash to spare and would like to help us achieve this goal, there are a few ways you can get the funds to us. First, subscribe to us or with Amazon Prime. If you have Amazon Prime, you can link your Amazon Prime and your Twitch account, and that gives you 1 free sub a month. Use it on us. Why not? We're a friendly, happy-go-lucky stream here with Darby's Castle Adventure. Um, the second is Patreon, of course. We have merch on there, stickers, mugs, hoodies, and as well as all sorts of exclusive content like one-shots get released there first. We have the character sheets for the Shades of Scarlet, that dark, gross campaign that we don't talk about. And character generation episodes are on there. We have Moxie's exposés on there, and more to come. Buy our merch, you could. That will be coming in soon. TM.
Very soon.
Yeah.
The end. And with that, I think those are the main ways that you can help support us. So please, if you have some extra cash, go ahead and throw us some support. However, we do have a great charity, and I'll pass it on to Hades to let him talk about that.
And we do have a posture check, so everyone knows.
Oh.
Yes.
Well, actually, we have, I think, a great charity for us this month. We're going to do it for the whole month of April. And we're going to raise some funds to support Games to Grow, a charity that provides gaming groups for therapeutic, educational, and community growth, therapeutic social skills programs created for people living with challenges associated with autism, ADHD, social anxiety, depression. They also do training for other therapists and stuff to help in these game-based interventions to help their communities. They promote awareness for life-enriching potential of games across the world. While playing games in a safe, supportive, and fun environment, participants are guided to build meaningful friendships and develop their social confidence to flourish on their own terms. If you would please, we're going to do donate to Game to Grow, and I believe we have a link here in chat. If somebody would put it there.
Yep.
And it's at gametogroww.org. And we have a special prize for the top donor who, for the month of April, will receive a copy of Black Chrome.
The latest book by our Talsorian.
Yeah.
And will that be a physical copy or a PDF, or let them choose?
Their choice.
Yeah,
Their
we'll let them
choice.
choose.
Your choice.
Cool. And with that, I'd like to pass it off to Jessiper with our new follower report.
I have so many people to welcome, so bear with me as I stumble my way through this. First, welcome to Dice TTRPG. If you guys don't know Dice, he does some great stuff over on YouTube. A bunch of shorts to just illustrate things. Absolutely go check him out if you can. Also, I want to welcome the Litching Hour. Awesome name. Only Flaps, Big James Slade Gaming, Gettysburg Lens, Katie McHale Hutton. I fucked that up. I'm so sorry. Vagabond the Mon, and I am Fool. So welcome all new followers to our family here on Saves for Seth. Great to have you with us.
For sure.
The last thing I want to talk about for the announcements is that Night City Sofa will return this Thursday, where we will be going over some of our Talsorians' newest DLC releases, starting at 9 p.m. Eastern. So be sure to join us then.
Yeah.
And that's it
A lot of fun
for
stuff.
announcements. I will give it back to our Weaver of Tales.
Can I
Speaker
add
of
one more?
Tales.
Of course.
Can I add one more thing? Also, if you notice at the top of our screen here, if you donate during the stream, you can also give people a +1 for $5, a +3 for $10, and +20 for a critical automatic crit. And if you do $50, it replenishes spent luck for one PC NPC.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty crazy.
So there's a lot of great ways to help the players
Yeah.
We do
on their
also,
adventure.
I should mention, we do have one top donation, so somebody's already in the lead, folks.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, today.
Mhm.
In our Discord.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Awesome.
All right. So last time on Darby's Castle Adventure, we just had a lot of announcements this week, so I apologize for that. But without further ado, I'll do a recap on the previous session, and we'll get right back into the action. As we last left our heroes, Thorny had just overheard a plot from the Duke of Licorice. He was planning on using the horse race that marks the end of the Week of Crown celebration to apply leverage against Princess Cinnamon Sugar. So Thorny went to Prince Buttercup, and they're trying to come up with a good way to stop his devilish plot. And then the two princesses, meanwhile, had been working really hard to get ready for the race that's to come when they found out that, Princess Buttercup's prize pony, Horseradish, had suddenly fallen ill. Will the two be able to get the horse ready in time? So let's go ahead and join the action. We'll start with the princesses. So you're at the paddocks, and it is a beautiful spring day. The air smells like honey, and there's the typical sound of soft horses murmuring and whinnying, and the sound of the nearby brook. What are we doing, Buttercup?
I'm just so nervous about my horse. Can't
It's all
believe
right.
it's
We'll
fallen
figure it
ill.
out.
I mean, right before the race, what are the odds?
Something doesn't feel right, but let's take care of Horseradish first.
Okay.
Yes, I believe there. I believe the medicine lady said that there is some herbs out here that we can gather.
Go ahead and give me a check. We'll do a veterinarian check, or you can use agricultural also, but there will be a penalty for agricultural. But before we do that, don't forget, if you have a complimentary dress that will give you a bonus to this, please describe your dress and you will get your bonus.
Oh, yes, I'm currently wearing a beautiful gown that has flowers, different plants.
Okay, all right. And are we doing agricultural then, or are we doing veterinary?
I don't have the skill in veterinary.
Okay, go ahead and take a +2 for your floral gown. Are you going to assist on this?
Yeah. Cinnamon Sugar's
Okay.
better with agriculture just because she, the gingerbread fields are kind of her domain. But I think veterinary will be better. So I
Okay.
will assist keeping the horse calm, keeping horseradish calm.
Okay. Great. Good to hear.
I got a 16.
16. Is that with the additional +1 for the assistance?
No, sorry, I got a 17.
17. Okay. You can tell that horseradish has eaten something recently that they shouldn't have. The agriculture lets you know that it was probably blue oats, and blue oats are from the gingerbread plains, so you will get an area bonus for that, for knowing that as well.
Okay.
Cinnamon sugar. They typically cause the animal to slow down and become very tired. So the in-game effects for this is that you would only get half running speed. There is a cure. Yeah, there is a cure for it. You need to give the horse hot cocoa that's made from fairy flowers. So
we need to find some fairy flowers.
Yeah, but the good news is though that it's not deadly. We'll get horseradish fixed right away.
Yes, let's go find some.
Okay.
All right.
I would
and
like to bring a basket with me just to make sure that the fairy flowers stay intact as we're transporting them.
Awesome. Good. So you'll get a bonus when we get to the making of the tincture for the horse. But as we're doing that, we're going to go ahead and join Thorny and Prince Buttercup. You have cornered Miss Whiskers, the cat that belongs to the Duke, into the larder. He is the one that you overheard talking about the plot. So.
Okay. So we see the cat in the corner of, or where?
You've trapped it in the larder, the food larder.
Okay. I see.
Larder.
Tell us what you did.
I have done nothing, he says in his Persian accent.
I heard you. I heard you talking about...
I take my sword and kind of like hold it lazily in his direction.
You can't make me talk. I know you heard me, but the Duke's plan and the Duke's plot is deep, and you shall never know.
The Duke's plan may be deep, but it isn't smart. You would dare subvert the royals of this country?
My sister, if you must call her that.
The pieces to the plot can be found in the Duke's room, but there is a magic guarding the door, and without the code phrase, you will never make it through.
I poke him.
What's the code phrase?
All right, so I'm assuming that this is a combined intimidation roll, perhaps?
Yeah, lazily.
a lazy intimidation.
Lazy intimidation.
Okay. All right, go ahead and both of you make an intimidation check.
So can I
individually
roll? I was wondering, can I roll geology?
Yeah, I think that could be helpful here. Yeah,
that counts. Yeah. So I have a +10 to geology.
Oh, good.
That makes it 19.
19, good.
I'm assuming I'm assisting.
Yeah.
So 15.
15. Okay. You guys did well enough with your geology and the intimidation. He kind of cowers into the corner.
So how does geology help us with this roll? Can you describe it exactly?
I assumed that you knew the type of metal that you were using in the sword and the density of the rock near the cat, so you were able to hit the rock near the cat to make a pinging sound to really like drive forward what you're trying to get at there.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah.
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 Very vivid descriptions.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. But he Mrs. Whiskers, he cowers in the corner and he goes, "The secret code to get into the Duke's chamber is April Fools."
April Fools, everybody! This isn't our game at all.
This isn't even the tone of our game.
Not generally.
In
Although
case you were
maybe
wondering.
I got a little dark with the intimidation, but NK was so confused.
It was too good to pass up
It
since we were
worked.
playing
Yes.
first.
I thought it was a great use of geology. It was the perfect time, I think.
Oh yeah, no.
All right, here we are, back to our normal thing. God damn it! I just fixed all these stupid frames. Anyway, hello and welcome. We are Saves vs. Death, a tabletop actual play and podcast that airs every Saturday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time on twitch.tv/Saves vs. Death. I am Blank Game Master, Referee, and occasional Guardian Angel. With me today is Jess playing Moxie11, who is not cheating if no one finds out. That is wholly untrue. But anyway, Hades as Deeps, using ELO to pick up the ladies, and Games with Little Boy Blue, who performs better solo. That's true, isn't it? Ada as Checkers, who can't hit the side of a barn with a shotgun. Also true.
And gun.
And very
And gun.
sad.
Yes.
Well, shotgun
You do much
either,
better
which
with
is
the shotgun.
worse. I wanted to say that if you have not checked it out, we are going to be using our Talsorians DLC, the achievement thing. But instead of retroactively me trying to figure out all the
Would have had 6 men. I'm telling you, I looked.
all the achievements, we're just gonna start fresh slate, and we'll pick up achievements as we go as they occur. With that, I will pass it on to Ada, who will give us a warning.
Unlike Darby's Castle Adventure, this is a dark future. Which means that content comes up that can be kind of disturbing. We know our own boundaries and we've gone through all kinds of rules and all that kind of stuff, but we can't do that for everyone, which means that if it makes you uncomfortable, please step away for like 15 minutes. It should be over soon, and we welcome you back. Your mental health is important to us, far more important than watching everything that makes you uncomfortable.
Indeed, it is. And thank you for staying around through our Darby's Castle adventure. I hope that was a really good session. I know I enjoyed it. I was trying to channel my Prince Humperdinck back there.
I liked it. I like what
It
you're
was
doing
good,
there.
yeah.
Thank you.
To the pain.
To the pain against Miss Whiskers.
Yeah.
I had
Well, you know
written, by
what?
the way, I had written the entire Miss Whiskers thing in rhyme. I chose not to deliver it that way.
What? All right, now we gotta
Oh,
hear
that
the
would've been
rhyme.
great.
Sad.
You cheated us. Now we gotta
Come
hear the
on.
rhyme. Say the rhyme.
Yeah.
No, perhaps later. I am a
I need somebody to
diplomat.
vamp for like 10 seconds while I fix
Oh,
things.
and just so everybody knows, with our donation that is up there, we were all the players have been gifted a +3 to a roll to
good call.
use. So that's where that came from. So thank you for the bonus, because I'm
Oh,
sure
thanks, little
we will need it.
Yes. I'll look into doing a longer term Darby's Castle.
One shot one day.
We'll turn it into our actual 5th show.
And we will be keeping the background just for funsies. So
Right. I will say the opening thing for Miss Whiskers, it was but I am a diplomat. It is neither okay or proper to keep me in such a dark and cold lotta.
Oh,
amazing.
that's so good. Oh, God.
Oh no.
Ah!
Hey, how's it going, Karma?
Hey, Karma.
You're moving us around the board, I see.
Yeah, I'm trying to fix this thing.
Fix frames.
There we go. Cool.
How good sleep, gotta lose. I'm so glad that your expo went well.
Yeah, thank you for joining us.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Yeah, good night.
Guadalupe's, I found them randomly on Twitter. They did a bunch of Cyberpunk 2077 paintings and just had an art expo for it. They
Oh,
look
awesome.
Yeah, I've seen your
amazing.
work. Yeah, it's great. I
So
like that
yeah.
stuff. It's very cool.
Before we get into the game, last night we had a movie night for the Discord crew.
True.
So anybody who wants to join us, we'll be doing more of those in the future. We watched Johnny Mnemonic, and I forgot how amazing Dolph Lundgren's part in that movie was.
Yes.
Lolf
Best.
Dungren.
Yeah,
Lolf Dungren.
it was pretty awesome.
It was indeed.
Ooh, yay cake.
Ooh,
Sorry.
we have pizza, cake, and drinks.
Great.
Fancy.
Great Saturday, yeah.
Hell yeah. Sorry.
Yeah. No. I
All
thought I
right.
remembered a thing. I didn't.
Nice. All right. With that, let me go into our last time on. So, last time on Cyberpunk Shades of Scarlet, Rex tells Gojira about this contact he knows about the particular Maelstrom gangers that the group is scouting out, who says he can get the team into the party with an invite. While there's some suspicions raised about his intentions after meeting the guy, he seems pretty on the level. He tells them that really only Jimbo Baggins was Red Chrome Legion, and was actually kicked out of the gang because he fell in love with a Mexican girl by the name of Carmen. They learn that the gang likes to party, and the more people party and compete in the various games around the house, the more fucked up the gang gets. So they attend the party and meet Carmen immediately, pretty much, who's a very large woman with a vermilion linear frame. After making introductions with her, she seems lukewarm to them, at least. The gang then splits up, Cammy going to play poker, Deep's playing ELO TCG, Little Boy Blue, Rex's contact, joins the skate competition, and Rex himself actually takes watch well, actually, the team doesn't know where he is, but he's around, at least. They have varied success in the games that they select, but Moxie and Checkers immediately go to investigate or investigative work, checking out the strange posable chrome statue of a Japanese salaryman. While they don't find the chip they're looking for, they do notice that the statue seems to have some default pose. Like, it looks like it should be posed in a particular way. After inspecting some pictures on the wall left by the previous homeowner, they see the statue posed in a deep, respectful Japanese bow. And they see it from inside some robotics laboratory that's actually looks like it should be within the house. After doing some research around, they notice that the stairs seem to have some sort of frayed carpet, and looks like there's something that potentially moves there. Um, and they begin to put the pieces together. However, it's at this time that Carmen appears to clock them as being up to something, and goes to interrogate them with Jimbo. And it is by fortune that Lookout and Little Boy Blue show up and pull them into a skeet shooting competition. It is somewhat clear that the game means more than just winning. Perhaps their lives depend on it. After Checker's abysmal failure, and Moxie's stunning combat, aided by a guardian angel, she manages to win the game and relieve some tension among the Maelstrom gangers. While the party rocks on, and Little Boy Blue plays terribly in the band with alongside Dave Wacko, um, Carmen and Jimbo are no longer in sight, so Moxie takes the opportunity to re-scroll the pictures on the wall once more, her eyes drawn to a familiar face from within one that discovers it might just be her mystery savior, the eyes. And with that, we will begin tonight's session. What?
Can I defend that I did play really well after the initial show?
Yeah, I know.
I'd also like to change Savior to Stalker, but that's cool.
Hey, he also saved you.
He did.
You decide which is more important.
Saved her.
All right, so with that, we will get started. Party is carrying on. The Maelstrom gangers are getting loud, and you can tell they're getting a little tipsy at the moment as they party around. Moxie, you looked into that picture and discover the familiar face.
Yeah, I would like to take the picture,
Okay,
if possible.
If possible. It's impossible.
Stealthily,
Stealth.
without being
Oh.
noticed.
Oh,
Okay.
well, now that's another.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah,
That
go ahead
changes
and
things.
roll a stealth check for me.
Oh, it's not a great number. You sure it's not reveal conceal?
I am sure in this case.
13.
13? Okay.
Yeah.
You reach up to the picture frame, and it's kind of like been shattered. I mean, the glass is entirely shattered, so you can just reach in, kind of like pinch it, pull it out.
Oh.
And you go ahead and do that.
And she'll
Stuff
tuck it in
into
her
jacket.
the pouch that's on her thigh.
Okay. You stow it away. Would you like to roll perception to see if anybody noticed you?
Yeah, sure. Why not? It's a 10. Followed by a 2.
12's a
Good
good roll,
start.
though. Yeah.
Yeah. 24?
Yeah. So behind you, participating or somewhat lazily participating in the arm wrestling contest and around the drinking area in the kitchen in the back, you definitely notice one of the Maelstrom gangers looking your way. He's a rather scrawny man with piston-like arms, like just thin metal rods, basically, that look like they have some sort of hydraulic ramming capability. Staring pretty much right at you. He's got a vest on, black, and black leather pants. His eyes are a really deep, like thrumming red, and he has a mohawk that's kind of like sticking straight up.
Okay. She's gonna walk towards him,
All right.
like around the beer pong table. Is there still a bottle of tequila in the kitchen? Because if I recall, the arm wrestling thing is like kitchen area.
Is there a bottle of tequila in the kitchen area? Sure.
Still,
There's alcohol of many sorts.
Yeah, I know I can safely take tequila though. So, there's still no bottle before one.
Okay.
And she's gonna go up to him and be just like, are you Batty?
Yeah.
Dude, I heard some crazy stories about you.
No idea.
You ruled over a couple of, what were they? Gas stations?
Oh yeah, we all did.
Seriously, tell me about it. And she's gonna, like, hop up on the counter and drink tequila and...
Fair enough. He goes on to tell you about his exploits with robbing Chutu stations throughout Night City. Most of them involved just like breaking in through one of the side walls with his hydraulic rams, which he's very proud of to talk about. He even takes it to the kitchen counter and puts his hand down and just like shatters the counter, sending splinters of like it looks like a granite counter. Like, or once upon a time, it was quite a nice counter. Just like completely crunches it in, sending stone fragments splitting outwards.
It was impressive and terrifying.
When I see her head over there and start doing shots, can I talk to Dave Wacko about doing a charismatic impact to inspire them to drink, which is something they're already doing, but
Drinking
like
more.
to
Can you do a
cover-
charismatic impact?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do a charismatic impact.
I would like to cover the classic rock song "Beer" by Real Big Fish
Okay.
and inspire them to drink heavily.
Rock.
Oh, thank you for the cheer, Carmom. Appreciate you very much. There was also I think it was a subscription earlier, and that was Pangy, I believe. So thank you, Pangy.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank you for the bits. All right, I am spending some luck on this. I'm going to spend 3 luck
All right.
because my charismatic impact not that great with this character. Combined, I got an 11.
Let me double check something real quick. 11's pretty good, though. I think that beats any.
Well, and I'm trying to convince them to do something they were already planning on doing. I'm just expediting.
Give me 2 seconds to look.
Moxie would also like to change her hair color to add some princess pink highlights into it.
Somebody redeemed Princess Pink. Hell yeah.
I figure it's a theme.
Yeah.
I like it.
I meant to put a swag reference in the derby, but I could not fit him in.
He would totally be a
he's-
princess NPC.
Duke licorice.
You got an 11, you said. I mean, a few people in the party are drinking, but like you said, your charismatic influence isn't nearly as good as Wraith's. So maybe the most immediate 6 around you? Are you guys on this? Here. What the fuck?
What is happening in the background?
What is
Wow.
going on?
I don't know.
Critical Role just starts playing.
Yeah.
Uh,
All I can hear is we play Dungeons and Dragons.
That's
hashtag,
hilarious.
we're not sponsored by Critical Role, as it turns out.
We're not. Sorry, guys. At Critical Role, my playlist here just went off the rails. I don't know why.
Fun. April Fools. It joked you.
Yeah, we have our special guest, Matt Mercer. I think I'll pull you onto this one, and I guess I'll take the crew there. Yeah, there we go.
Oh.
Oh, this is wrong. That's the fundraiser. There we go. Need 2 seconds. Sorry.
You're good. I was just like listening to this music and I'm like, man, this is montage music. A
Thank you very
father and
much for
son
the
become
posture
closer.
check, Carmon.
Oh,
Oh, thanks
Appreciate
for the
it.
posture check. Yeah.
Yes. Also, this month, don't forget we are doing a charity stream for GameToGrow.org, and please help them out if you would like. You can also buy us extra points in game as well.
Oh, I should have used my +3.
You
I
could
was
have used
gonna
your
mention
+3.
that, and I was like, maybe he's saving it.
Hey, yeah, I was totally sick.
Yeah.
He
Of
totally
course.
didn't forget it at all, because he never forgets anything.
Nope.
Never
I'll write
forgets
it
his
on my
character
character sheet
sheet or his dice or anything. I've
Ever.
never seen it.
Ever.
I actually have dice out this week.
Ooh.
Look at you, Mr. Fancy. All right, so you can kind of see the most immediate 6 people. 1, 2. Yeah, these 6.
Okay. It's all right. You get a few people drinking, everybody will follow.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's a way to look at it. All right, so what do the rest of y'all do?
I was pretty sure I was making out with this chick.
Yeah, you were. If you want to move yourself somewhere around the house.
Yeah. Also, I forgot to ask, and I should have meant, is this chick part of Maelstrom, or is this a rando person?
You have no idea.
Okay. I'm not sure. All right.
Correct. You have no idea. You've never asked her. As
She's
far as
not
I know.
wearing like a Maelstrom jacket that has
She
the
has the
logo
big
on the back.
tattoo with the maelstrom.
Yeah, it's clearly visible.
She is not at the moment.
All right. And where is the band? Is right there. Probably over here.
You found a quiet corner.
Well, we were getting drinks too, if I remember correctly.
I think that's true. Okay, so cool. Yeah. You're just making out with some girl. Do you remember her name?
Nope.
These things happen.
Misogynistic
Dark future.
I don't though.
Anyway,
I would have to.
It's all good. Little boy Blue is playing checkers. What are you doing? You are on mute, I believe.
Yes, sorry. Is the dancing still going, or is
Yeah,
the
people are
crowd
still
kind of wound down?
dancing in the center of the room.
I think I'm gonna go get a drink
Okay.
because I've been dancing for a while now.
You go over to where Batty and Moxie are chatting a little bit. Cool. What are you trying to get him drunk, Moxie?
She's just... No, not particularly. Just more keeping the focus on like a party atmosphere and his street cred, and you just ignore that I just took that photo. Let's just talk about you and have a good time at this party. Is what she's doing.
Okay. Cool. So the party continues on with the group, doing their respective things. At some point, I think that Batty does take off Moxie. And you're left...
Upstairs, outside?
He looks like he's going upstairs.
Okay. She's gonna wait till he's out of sight.
Okay.
And then I'd like to have Moxie go to the roof.
All right.
So
you...
follow him, but in a very specific...
All right.
I just want to see if he's going to talk to Carmen and Jimbo as I pass by to go on the roof.
Yeah, so you notice that when he leaves, as you kind of are following...
I want him to be up the stairs
passed-
before I move, though.
I'm sorry, you want him to be up the stairs. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I assume you're just clocking him as he moves past, right? You're watching where he's going? 'Cause
Watching
otherwise
where he's going.
Yeah. When he's walking past, he walks past where Dave Wacko and Little Boy Blue are playing and walking around. Looks like he might pass a look over to Frankie. Hard to tell where Frankie's looking. But he goes upstairs.
once he's upstairs, she'd wait a few minutes, drink, probably watch through the window, or the porch of the racing. Isn't there like racing going on outside? In the
There's
front-ish area?
people revving loud engines, but it doesn't look like they're actually racing.
All right, so then perfect. So she watches, is a little annoyed that they're not actually racing, and then she'll head upstairs and attempt to go onto the roof because there were people on the roof.
Okay.
So she assumes there's roof access. But as she's up there, just not. She's not looking, but she kind of like out of the corner of her eye to see if he's talking to Carmen and Jimbo.
Okay. When you're walking on the roof, you actually have to pass through the tilted twister room.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna reveal this. And
Ooh.
you notice that, yeah, Frankie, Carmen, and Batty are all kind of in the room having a little bit of a chat when you're on your way up to the door.
Do I know that's how I have to get to the roof?
Have you been in this room, I think, once before, didn't you? Or
I
no?
walked by. I looked in when Jimbo was playing with the double jointed guy.
Yeah, so you would have
She was looking
seen
for Cammy.
the window, like, cracked open and, could hear people from out there.
Okay. And that's the only window, like, as far as I'm aware, that's the
As far as
only
you're
way up to the
aware.
roof.
Yeah.
Okay. She's gonna, like, knock on the frame
Okay.
of the door to the room to draw attention and just be like, "Can I get up to the roof from here?" And point to the window.
Carmen looks over her shoulder at you and says, "Yeah, right there."
Frame. And she's gonna go up.
You passed the group of gangers who seem to go silent when you're nearby, and crawl out through the little window onto the roof.
Cool.
Onto the roof, you can kind of see there's some people just sitting on the edge, drinking beers, chatting with each other, and yeah. There's a speaker set up which kind of like plays all of the music from downstairs up here as well.
She's gonna find like an open spot and just kind of lounge on the roof.
Okay. You also notice a ladder going up onto the roof of the second story.
Oh yeah, as high as up she could go.
Okay. When you go up there, there is a scrawny, kind of older looking dude covered in tattoos, sat cross-legged, Native American style. He has like shaggy gray hair, and set in front of him is a chrome revolver. And when you come up, he says, "Ah." And I will also mention that Lookout is up here, kind of casting his eyes around the neighborhood. But this particular guy with the revolver in front of him, he says, "Ah, do I have a competitor?"
But what?
Russian roulette. What else?
Oh. I don't know that I'm drunk enough for that wager.
That's alright. Do you really want to spend your last moments drunk? Have a seat. $100 a game.
I have to pay to potentially shoot myself? That does not seem right.
No. You will win $100.
This is a really bad idea. She'll sit down. She'll pay $100.
Holy shit.
Remember your +3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not going to count for this. This is a 1d6 roll.
Uh-huh. That's
Oh no. I know how this ends.
In a body bag.
I roll it over here.
Yep.
No.
In a body
So he
bag.
just stares at you, and he takes the gun, shows you that it's only loaded with one bullet, takes the bullet out, shows you the bullet, puts it back in, closes the chamber, gives the cylinder a wheel, and then puts the gun handle down in front of you.
Oh. And I roll a d6?
I will roll the d6.
Okay.
You just tell me a number, 1 to 6.
Like which am I guessing a chamber?
I am rolling. Okay, yeah.
You don't want to
Versus
guess
like if
whatever
I
he
pick a
gets.
number between 1 to 6 and I
If
pick
we-
5, am I like
I'm
pulling
gonna
the
roll
trigger
a
5
die.
times? I just want to make sure.
I'm
how
going
this
to roll a die.
goes.
If the number you pick matches the number on the die that I've already rolled,
Yes.
you shoot yourself in the face.
Okay.
Temple, really.
Yep.
It's terrifying.
I'll use my
I have a
first
story
dice.
about this.
Oh, you're gonna
Yes.
one.
1 is the number it came up. 1
Okay.
is my pick.
You put the gun to your head.
Yep.
Swallow hard.
Yep.
Squeeze the trigger slowly. Click. He says, "Well done, my dear. Well done. Here's 100 for 200 eddies. Go again."
I'm good right now, but that was a rush.
Isn't it? It's my favorite game. He takes the gun up, choose a number 1 to 10 or 1 to 6. Spins the cylinder,
5.
puts the gun to his temple, closes his eyes, pulls the trigger. Click. Oh, it's my favorite game.
And she sat down across from him, and she'll look up at Lookout. Do you play?
He says, "Fuck no." Or, I'm sorry. I didn't get his accent right. Fuck no. Fuck that game. You're insane for even trying.
You only live once.
Yeah, and you live a lot less when you play that game.
I don't know, 100 Eddie's Witcher?
You couldn't pay me 1,000 eddies to play that game.
She's gonna sit and talk to this crazy old man about why this is his favorite game, how long he's been playing, what are his odds. Like, she's kind of fascinated.
1 in 6. There are 6 chambers. 1.
Yeah, but like, how many times have you actually done that? Like,
Me?
yeah.
I don't know. Dozens. I've been lucky. Usually
Very
my opponent
lucky.
dies before me.
They should have stopped at 1.
Yeah, but the wager grows as you play.
Well, yeah, but I'd rather just beat him and Skeet. It's much safer.
Skeep. Child's game. No. There's nothing that beats the thrill of when a barrel is pointed to your forehead and you know that the gun is loaded. No thrill can beat that. He picks
That
up
was something I
an
never
inhaler.
experienced before.
Takes a deep puff of some sort of street drug. You don't know what it is. And he offers the inhaler to you.
No, she won't.
Helps take the edge off.
But then that lowers the adrenaline. And if I am going to risk it again at some point, I want to feel everything.
I can respect that.
She just hang out and chat with this crazy old guy for a while if she can.
Sure. Yeah. He
Okay.
doesn't mind. Nobody's coming up to play his game for some reason.
I wonder why.
Weird.
He does at
That's
some
so
point, you know, just take the gun, spin the chamber, point it in the air, clicks it, shoots it. On occasion. From your vantage point, you can tell, you know, kind of the neighborhood around seems very quiet and empty. Nobody's really
Abandoned?
walking by. Yeah.
I wonder why.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
So strange.
So strange.
3 points for the skeet game.
Yep.
Yeah, no, she'll talk to him, she'll go to the edge to see if she can see the street. If there's any racing, she'll pay attention to that.
Sure.
But just kind of, I don't know, chat while hanging out on the roof.
Yeah, eventually you see two motorcycles, you know, start at a line and eventually rev their engines a little bit and then speed off, peeling out their tires. And, driving off down the street. Through the hills of New Westbrook. Not new. Anyway, and you guys kind of just all engage in your party activities for a while. It does seem like, I mean, most of the Maelstromers are getting quite fucked up, and as the party continues, you know, some people leave. The crowd is getting lighter. Some are passed out on the couch, various areas, like spots of floor, wherever they can really kind of go. There's one guy like just on top of the poker table. With the cards scattered around him. Yeah. A lot of vomit is around where they were holding the drinking contest. There's smells pretty putrid at this point. As somebody's just like laying in their own puke on the floor.
Classy.
Very.
Is there still like drinking contests going on?
I think at this point, like, things have tamed to the point where nobody's like really
Playing games?
Yeah, they're not really playing games.
Unless you want to come up to the roof.
Socialize. Yeah, this guy would definitely play this game with you.
Okay. So I don't know how much you want to get into this, but at some point I would wander outside and see if I can engage someone in conversation about the bikes.
Okay.
But if they're all trashed, obviously I wouldn't bother.
I mean, they're definitely trashed, but there's somebody who will, you know, chat about the bikes with you. Yeah, they'll talk about Thunder Gods and oldie but a goodie. That those things will run forever if you maintain them, right? Blah 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 blah. Bike jargon.
Which I respond in kind.
I
I don't actually know plague jargon, but checkers would. So.
Sure.
I feel that.
As things are winding down, I would like to go find Jimbo.
All right. But yeah, things are definitely winding down, and you can. Where do you look?
In the Twisted Twister room.
Okay. Yeah, you ascend the stairs of you know, to the second story, and you know, peek into the room where they're having the Tilted Twister. Are you just gonna look in, or are you?
I'm gonna peek in. Is he in there?
And you can, as you're approaching, you can kind of overhear a conversation.
I'm gonna knock then.
On the door
wall.
frame.
Yeah.
Okay. The voice is kind of quiet as you knock, and you can hear. I'm trying to remember Jimbo's voice. What?
Hey, brother, is this a bad time?
should come in.
Yeah. I come into the room slowly.
It's taking a bump of sin. What?
It was a good party you had tonight.
Pretty good. Good Friday.
Yeah. So I wanted to talk to you about those Mustang arms.
Oh yeah, right. You want some, sell some guns. Yeah, what do you got? What do you got?
I'm sitting on 7 right now. Would
7?
you be wanting all of them?
7. 7. What is it again? What kind of is it, pistol?
Pistol, yeah.
I don't know. Kind of hoping to get my crew set up with something a little better than just pistols, you know?
Sure.
We got
no, I get
pistols.
it.
We got a lot of pistols around here. Show him, Carmen. Show him your pistol. She doesn't.
Carmen has a nice pistol, I know. Okay, well then what are you in the market for?
I don't know. Look, we got enemies, you know? It'd be good to be able to defend this house and, you know, something a little bit more big, something more flashy. You got a rocket launcher?
Oh, I can get you a rocket
I'd really
launcher.
like a rocket launcher. That'd be Nova.
Yeah.
We'd really terrorize
you
the
want
shit out
delivery.
of this place if we had a rocket launcher. Yeah, man. You know, people are always looking in too. If we could get some like, I don't know, some grenades, we could maybe booby trap some of these fragging doors in case people, you know, try to come in and break in.
That would be bad.
A little nervous about that, you know what I'm saying, Chum?
Do you want regular grenades or do you want? Is there a different
big fire if I could? Carmen
fire
says,
grenades?
No, we do not want to rig the doors with incendiary grenades.
Actually, I know of some grenades that will probably work for what you're talking about without burning the house down.
What do you want? What do you got? What do you got? What do you got?
You get some door crackers. You put them on there rigged, and it'll blow the door out.
Door crackers?
Towards
The frack is that?
It's new. I can get it for you. When would you want delivery of the rocket launcher and the grenades?
I don't know. It depends. What do you want to charge? What do you want to charge, man? Hey, can you push some blue glass, do you think?
I don't usually do drug, but you know, I know people who probably can, yeah.
Okay. Well, maybe we can like make a, you know, a trade. We got
Sure.
a few kilos of blue glass. We could maybe make a deal with.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, I just wanted to touch base, see where we're at. Yeah.
Your friend, the girl, the short black hair, or the pink hair. She had pink hair. Didn't she have pink hair, guys? She had pink hair. Yeah, she went upstairs.
Oh.
Hey, how much do you know about that Chum?
Which one?
I don't know, the pink-haired one and her crew.
They showed up. They've been showing up to a couple of my shows. They seem pretty diehard for my music.
You know,
I don't know if. No, they're like, you know how you meet groupies? They're like the groupies.
Yeah, groupies.
Yeah.
Okay.
You never know if you can trust the groupies.
Yeah, you never know if you can trust the groupies. That's true.
It's not like your family that you have here, your gang. They're ride or die.
Lookout says they're pretty on the level, you know. He said they did some skeet shooting.
I did some skeet shooting.
Oh, you did too. I remember that he said that.
Did not go well.
I remember that he said that. Do you know them pretty well?
I know them okay, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Right, they're groupies, right.
Yeah.
Carmen says, I think what he's saying is, do these people seem like marks to you?
To me, they seem like people who party, but they don't none of them carry large amounts of cash. I wouldn't even try rolling them.
Do you know why they decided to be your groupie all of a sudden?
I assume because of my music. I'm becoming very popular.
Jimbo and Carmen kind of exchange a look. He says, I don't know. I don't know, because, Carmen says they were looking around. Batty confirmed it. Frankie says,
So, checking out the party.
They seem to be alright to me. That blue-haired girl took Jax back to one of those rooms, so seemed to be here to party, at least in my opinion.
That's all I've known them for, is to party. Plus, I know that on the way here they spent the last of their money on that synth coke they brought as a present. So even if you did roll them, they ain't got no eddies. You want me to kick them out?
Do a conversation test for me.
Or
You
a
have a plus 3
persuasion?
if you need it.
I would like to use my +3 at this time.
Okay.
10,
Nice.
14 plus 3, 17 plus 7 is some number. 24, I think.
Yep.
Did you say 17 plus 7? Yeah, 24.
Yeah.
They all,
Nice.
as you're talking to him, Jimbo seems kind of to calm down a little bit, although, he's still doing that kind of coke bounce.
Right.
And he says, all right, they don't got nothing. I say, why don't we get fucked up, gang? They seem all right. Yeah, let's not worry about it. Maybe we'll rob them another day.
I'll bring them back when they have more money.
Yeah, to bring it back when they have more money.
After payday.
You're all right, Choom. I like you,
Hey.
little boy Blue.
Thank
We
you.
do a
I
lot of
like you.
business together.
I'm gonna get you a rocket launcher.
Carmen just kind of rolls her eyes, and she takes out a little flask from her jacket, opens it, takes a swig, hands it over to you, little boy Blue.
I take a drink of it.
It's just a very, very strong, it's maybe a moonshine or something. It tastes like lighter fluid and maybe a little bit of cinnamon.
I take the flask. Yeah, no, good. I like it. Maybe you sell this?
She smirks and pats you like way too hard on the back. Hand it over to the rest of them. They all take a swig, and the 5 of you in this room at the moment, get pretty smashed.
Good, good.
Yeah.
That was my goal.
Deeps, you and Jenna, are you getting any dirtier?
Yeah, probably.
Nice.
I mean, I'm a 19-year-old kid.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Getting drunk.
This will
so
be
not...
another conversation test, so to see.
Okay.
It's not a conversation, but body language.
Yeah.
test.
Yeah, I think so.
Not the first time ELO. The
Man,
card
do
game
I
has got
need to
something
use
right.
my +3?
You
feel
want
like
to
you
use
should
your
get a
plus
bonus.
3 right here?
No, I don't. We'll leave it up to chance. Because I could easily fuck this up, too.
Right.
$14.
Okay. 14 is pretty decent. Should let you get to second base. Just against
Sweet.
the wall there. In the room. You guys are having a grand old time.
Yeah, I was actually gonna Are you? That's all good. Yeah.
Okay. Um,
I'm just glad you reminded me of her name. So that was.
well, now you know. And the two of you are just kind of making out against the wall. And you know, feeling her up, I suppose. She's feeling you back. You guys are having grand time. Rest of you, what are you doing?
I'm talking shop or the bike shop with the guys.
All right.
Or whoever.
So the party continues on. People are getting more and more and more drunk. Jess, you're just up there with this guy who has a lot of like kind of street wisdom. Tells you what to look out for when you're talking to a maelstrom, a gang, that kind of thing.
Okay.
And as the party continues, more and more people are getting drunk and passing out in various locations around the house. And eventually, Batty, he was pretty fucked up to begin with, on something. The guy's a complete spaz, and he eventually like has burned himself out. And just passes out kind of in the middle of a Twisted Twister game. Just kind of like standing there too. It's really uncomfortable to watch.
Does that make it easier or more difficult for the others playing Twisted Twister?
It's an obstacle.
Yeah.
I mean, if somebody really wanted to, they could just like push him over. So, not too Frankie eventually, signs off as well. He says, "I guess I should." Heads off to side room. Carmen and Jimbo kind of like push each other onto the bed nearby, and Jimbo's like, "Hey, frag out!"
I leave.
Okay. All right. You take off, head back down to the party, or where are you going?
Yeah, I'm gonna head back down to the party.
Head back down to the party. People are passed out drunk. The party is very much winding down at this point. It's probably like 3 or 4 in the morning.
I'm gonna start packing up my stuff.
Y'all are getting quite tired. Okay. Dave Wacko is, hanging out in the kitchen with, double fisting like 40s of beer and, just chugging them, talking in his normal way, which is even wackier, or well, maybe not wackier than Beth's, but definitely very loud and aggressive. Excuse me. And yeah.
I'm gonna, while I'm packing up, like bent over my case, putting my bass in, I'm gonna say into the earpiece, like, if there's a go time, it's now. Jimbo is out of commission. Everybody's starting to leave. And then I'm gonna go talk to Dave. Just make conversation with Dave.
Okay. Yeah. Dave's telling you how the Earth really is flat.
I'm gonna believe him on this one. Just go with it.
Can I use my +3 to find the node?
Yeah, that would change your odds. You may attempt to do so.
Nice. Nice.
Oh, yes. Jenna, another game soon?
She's pretty drunk at this point, and she's like, maybe another day.
Another day is what I was meaning. Yeah.
find a corner or something.
All right. Is there anybody on the couch? Pretty sure there probably
Oh,
will
yeah.
be, but
Couch is packed.
okay.
She kind of just curls up in one of the corners into a little ball.
Okay.
Very petite girl. Kind of mousy, like I described.
Cool. All right. Interface. Yay! Hey, that actually might work this time. 8 plus 3 is 11, plus interface makes 17.
Very good.
Nice.
That is much better. Yes. After running a scanner trace this time, as kind of some of the interference has gone away as well, since people have been leaving with their phones and whatnot. You do find a node, kind of underneath the stairs.
Nice.
Coming from basically the center, or maybe, of like the second level, the second story.
Oh, okay.
Underneath the second story. So on the first story, but it's like in this
But-
area of the house that you can't get to. You like make your way around, and you walk past the wall of pictures, and you kind of like can detect that it is behind that wall, but you have no way to get closer.
So it's basically further than 6 meters, right?
Yeah, it's somewhere in here.
Yeah, I figured. No matter how far, no matter where I walk around this wall, I can't connect to that node. I say into my head.
Our lookout and old crazy roulette guy, still on the.
The old crazy guy whose name you never got.
Nope.
He has passed out while talking to you, just sitting in the same position, his chin like pressed down against his chest. And is asleep. Lookout, however, is not. He is on the lookout, as one might expect.
Moxie's going to climb down the ladder.
Taken off.
No, but if I roll over in my sleep, I don't want to fall from the second story.
Are you acting, perhaps?
A little bit?
No?
I don't know. I feel like she's drank 2 bottles of tequila. It's half acting.
I'll
Yes,
make it
yes,
a
I'm
little
acting.
easier.
I know I'm acting. I know the answer. I just don't like it. I have to, yeah, I'm rolling acting, yes?
Mhm.
I would like to use my +3 luck on this.
Right.
Or my +3 bonus that
Yes, I
was.
understand.
Okay. That's good. 18.
18 is really good.
Yeah.
He just looks at you. Unclear what his reaction is.
Cybernetics can't read shit. But she's gonna find a place on the roof if she can like lean up against the second story
Yeah.
wall, and just kind of like tuck in there. Oh no, because he's on. Yeah,
He's
on the other
second
side of
story.
where he was, or is there like any? any other, like a chimney or something that's not on his level, that's on the first roof level,
There's no chimney in
that she
the
could
house.
like back along.
There would be like a kind of an air conditioner unit up there. It's been
Okay.
mostly beat to shit with like a baseball bat and is dented in many places.
Okay.
Crushed. In.
She's gonna lean against that because I assume it's farther from lookout than
Yeah, it'd probably be like
leaning against the
somewhere central.
wall. And oh god, this is such a stupid idea. She's gonna take off her jacket.
Okay.
And she's still got like the leather one underneath, but she's gonna take off her jacket and kind of use it as a pillow.
Okay.
And lay down facing away from him.
Okay.
And whisper into the earpiece.
Alright.
So she can talk. Hopefully without being heard. And away from him, so if he can read lips, he can't see it, ideally.
Understood. Good.
Yeah. I don't know what node you're talking about. I'm pretty sure the stairs move. And I think there might be a switch with the statue, but that means everyone on the main floor has to be passed out.
I'm gonna look around.
Do you know what the statue needs?
I saw it in a very formal bow. I don't know if that opens up maybe a secret compartment with a switch. It looks like the joints might have something hidden in them.
Okay, what if
I'm stage whispering, but she's like trying to be as
Yeah.
quiet
I
as
get you.
possible. Okay.
what if I convince some random people to help me put it in that shape? That way it's not weird that we did it. Of course, everybody would know it was open, but
Well, that's it. It opens a secret room, and if they don't know that secret room is there, they now know that secret room is there. And if we try to take anything from that secret room, they're going to be pissed.
in the chaos, we would have time.
What chaos?
Everybody checking it out.
I don't know.
I think you have more
many
faith in this
people-
maelstrom than I do.
What do you mean?
I think they'll go in there and fuck shit up and take anything of value.
Well, yeah, but if they take what we need, I mean,
That's
I
why you take it
I would
first.
rather they don't know that we're stealing from them.
So we need to get the whole house empty.
If everyone's passed out drunk,
And it doesn't make a lot of noise to move.
well, I don't know what's in that node. If there's no, can Moxie? Is there a deduction roll or something Moxie can make? Since Checkers pointed out the scrapes in the floor, but you said there was a carpet. How much sound might it might make? Like, would it make anything more than like scuffing furniture, and people would probably just pass it off? Versus,
Sure,
like, there was like a long scrape of no, this is going to be a problem.
Sure, you can roll a deduction.
Funny.
20? Can't really tell how much noise it would make. Really. You would guess that it would at least have to be, if it's a door that swings out, or whatever, it would have to be pulled over the carpet. Like, well, that's where the rubbing probably came from, is the door scraping against that piece of carpet. So it would make that much noise, but that's not really a lot of noise. As far as the wall itself, you didn't really test the material out,
No, we didn't.
so you're not sure.
Pretty sure it swings out on the carpet. It won't make a lot of noise, but I can't guarantee it.
What can I do to assist?
Well, I think that I've been made, so I can't be down there to help you guys. Or it's
Oh
really
yeah,
fuck
no,
shit
they
up.
don't trust you.
Mm-hmm.
Blank, am I still talking to the guys outside?
I would say at this point, most of them have gone home. Maybe there's one who is like lingering around, and you get that like vibe like he's lingering around to see if he can get laid or not.
I'm gonna find a spot to curl up in. Awesome talking to
You
you.
want me to come with you?
Dude, I'm gonna sleep.
He starts up his engine without saying another word and just zooms off. It's wobbly though, and you can tell he's not gonna make it home.
Wait.
Oh no.
And once I'm alone, I'm just be like, might be able to take a look at the hinges again if people are passed out near it.
I'm on the bottom floor. Is it mostly clear?
It's. I mean, there's a lot of people passed out, and maybe only like a handful still talking. The 6 that you got, to inspired to drink, they are like fucking drunk as shit.
Okay.
Just laid out everywhere. Maybe only, I'd say probably like 3 or 4 people are still up, just having
I'm gonna
conversation
relay that.
in low tones.
There's like 3 or 4 still up. I could try to convince them to come outside or something.
Let me take a look real
Yeah,
quick.
let's see if you can. So, Blank, my deck has range to it.
Mhm.
It cuts past half the room. So if I can't connect,
The problem is it's through a wall.
that's what I was going to ask. Is it the wall that's causing it?
Yeah.
So, right now on the map, there's people in that corner, but those were the people who were playing ELO. Are they still there?
Those 2, yeah, Jenna is passed out in that corner, and this guy is as well. They're
Okay.
passed out together.
Aww.
Aww.
So,
That's right.
I would have to like, stand over them in order to get a look at that side of the stairs.
On that side, yeah.
Okay. Can I, I'd like to come in and sit down on the other side if it's clear,
Okay. Yeah, it is.
and maybe take a look
So, like,
at the
there's
door
people
to
around.
see what kind of, or if I can figure anything else out.
The people who are awake, they're mostly near me, right?
They're actually kind of like around here. These 4, we'll say.
Okay, and where's Dave?
Dave is now passed out, like
Okay.
here. This, I believe, is Dave.
I am gonna go to the people who are awake and try to convince them to come outside with me.
What are you saying?
Hey, when you guys got a light? Wanna go on a smoke break?
Yeah, one hands you a lighter.
You wanna come?
You're just asking this one?
Well, I'm just in general, I'm talking to them as a group.
Okay, go ahead and roll your charismatic impact.
Okay.
You have a really good charismatic impact,
I
right?
do not. I'm gonna use 2 luck on this. 8.
8?
Mhm.
You only have to convince like 2 people.
Yeah, I only have to convince a handful of people.
Yeah, like 4. Yeah, that's not bad. It's a roll ability, so, you know.
It's not my best roll ability, though.
Mm-mm.
It's a good thing you spent luck. That would have been lower.
Yeah.
So I just need to check something real quick.
You're good.
Hey, Deeps,
It
come
would have
sit
been
next to me.
an
One
11.
one of them. Wait, 8 is what you got?
Hmm.
That's a failure, unfortunately.
That's fine.
Yeah, they're saying, no, we're all right. You can stay.
Okay. I just had a question about some product I was gonna sell, but I don't want to talk about it in here. That's okay though. I'm gonna head outside with their lighter.
Okay.
No, say over the thing.
Was that with
I'm
the
gonna go.
+3? Oh, you didn't do the +3. You've already done the +3.
Yeah, I've used my plus 3.
As everybody know,
I will give you
I haven't.
my +3.
Ah,
Yeah,
to not fail it.
to not fail it. And what
Aw.
does that bring you to? 11?
11, which is what Wraith would have rolled on it.
I'll go sit next to
Double check.
checkers.
Make sure. I'm pretty sure that beats a 10. Or it beats the 10, which is what you needed. Just want to double check.
Almost very smart assly went, yes, 11 does beat 10.
Yes, I know. I know that.
Let's. JM uses a friendship token. Nice.
Yeah. With,
Yes.
with an 11, you can influence a group of 6 fans. I do. So this is less than that. So yeah. Like, yeah, sure. We'll go out to smoke, have a chat about those. What kind of weapons you got?
Oh, I got lots of good weapons. Right now I'm mostly doing pistols. But so I was talking to these guys and they want to move blue glass, but I don't use blue glass, so is their product good? Do you know anything about it?
Yeah, blue gas really flashes you out, man. Have you ever
Yeah?
done it?
No?
Oh yeah, it's a clean product. I mean, as clean as it can get, I guess. But
Right.
you know,
You think it would be worth the money, to the effort to sell?
you know, blue glass. What does it sell? It's 20 eddies a pop. It's not bad. I mean,
I got a lot of contacts, but mostly for guns. I'm just visiting with them out front.
sure. You guys are having a talk. Are you going to the porch, or are you going like to the entryway?
To the porch.
Okay. I will move you and
Yeah.
these guys out.
I'm gonna sit with my legs hanging off the porch while I'm smoking and just talking about drugs and the pros and cons of selling drugs.
Give me a conversation test to see how long you can hold them captive.
Is it much to do about nothing?
Yeah, oh, much to do about nothing. I am spending the last of my luck. 16.
Not bad. Alright. At least for now, they seem pretty engaged.
Okay.
I would like to.
After that, the bottom floor is empty of people who are conscious. At least, it appears that way. Without going to check to make sure all of them are
This
asleep,
music
you'd have no
in the
idea.
background, that at least it appears that way.
I know.
Was so
Very
menacing.
Well, that's what I was just gonna say. Would this be considered a combat situation
No.
of high stress? Because I can use my +1 to perception.
You
See if
always
anybody's
get that
awake.
+1. As
Oh,
long
then
as
never
it's
mind. Yeah, I was gonna do the. That's what I was gonna say. I'm gonna do +1 to my perception check, and I'd like to see if I see anybody awake.
Sure. This, however, would be human perception, and
Oh, okay.
you don't get the +1 to that. But you may still roll it.
Yeah, I definitely. $15.
At least at a glance around, looking from person to person, they definitely appear pretty out of it. Either fucked
Yeah.
up. Some are very obviously passed out and drunk, and you might worry a little that in the position they're in if they will puke and then choke to death. But at least
I'm gonna point to the statue. Checkers.
Okay.
That one? In a whispered tone.
Yeah. You need to get in the node, right?
I can't reach it without being down there.
I'm just wondering how far this opens. If I can get it in position, maybe you can slip in without anyone noticing. Leave
All right,
it
I'll-
fairly cracked.
I'll head over there then.
Okay, so I guess I'm going to the statue.
okay.
Put it in position, and I'm
What position?
I'm not gonna be the deep bow
Okay.
that Moxie was talking about.
You adjust the arms, and you set down the legs, arms at the side, bend the man over, and when he gets to a certain spot, in the
Just
depth
before I
of
bend him
bow,
over, I'm gonna say, everyone, it's go time.
you hear a click somewhere from behind you.
Turn to look.
Nothing seems changed.
Do I hear the click
Where are you?
next to the stairs?
Yes, you do.
Is it by me?
Roll
I was
perception.
2. Hey, now I get my +1
Woo!
for
For
being
listening
a
to clicks.
fledgling solo. 17.
17?
Yep.
Yeah, it definitely appears coming from the stairs behind you.
I'm gonna look around the stairs and see if there's any sort of if I can lift them. And just see if anything opened or moved or changed.
A latch or lever.
Nothing appears changed. You don't see any levers.
Okay.
I'm gonna make my way back and see if I can figure out what this is.
What are you doing?
Okay, the scrapes on the floor would indicate a direction
Perhaps.
that it opens ish.
Maybe.
I mean, like
That
if
something
it's
has.
if it's an
I will say it has rubbed the carpet
mm-hmm.
in some way.
Okay, so now that I'm over here, can I roll investigate or basic tech or deduction to see if I can figure out how to open it?
To deduction, sure.
Okay.
I guess I would be doing the same
Stop.
thing
Okay.
at this time.
Where are you guys looking? Just on clear.
I would be checking along the wall and at the base of the stairs right there in that corner where I'm at.
I'd be probably looking from the other side
So
without
you're
trying to
stepping over
disturb.
Julia and-
Just trying not to disturb these two.
Okay, go ahead and roll your deductions.
Still have to find it.
Left side near the bottom-ish.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
17.
Trying to remember if I've used deduction before. I think I have.
I'm sure
I
that you
believe you
have
have.
somewhere in your life, so that's not one
Okay.
I'm gonna give you a -1. Most people try to deduce something at some point in their life.
16.
Some people don't. 60? Okay.
Mhm.
The two of you are kind of like looking around. You're not really sure how it works, but you do notice that that kind of rubbed piece of carpet kind of like goes around the entire base of the stairs.
Can I try to lift up the stairs? Is there a banister?
There is a banister, yeah.
Can I try to lift it up or push it down?
You do try to lift it up, and the banister rail has been so damaged that it just like pops off.
And I'm just gonna slightly put it back down.
Okay. When you do that, you do hear a little thunk.
I'm gonna walk on the stairs and see if they just sink as I'm walking down.
They don't, unfortunately. They
Okay.
remain solid as you.
That would be neat.
That would be cool.
Roll a perception, though, when you do get to the top of the stairs.
That's a 10
Ooh.
plus 3 plus 1 is 14 plus perception of 12, 26.
Okay. At the edge of the stairs, where the stairs meet the kind of hallway section, you notice these two strange bumps on the seam. And at first you think they're just some sort of strange pattern, like where's the edge of the carpet where you cover or like conceal, like when carpet goes to linoleum, whatever that is, edging.
Yeah.
You assume it's that at first, but upon closer inspection, these two particular bumps look like they might be actual, like, really low-profile hinges.
Oh. Okay, I'm gonna try to pull up on one of the hinges on one of the sides.
On one of what sides?
Because it's a hinge right at the carpet, right?
Where the carpet meets the stairs, on like two sections.
I'm gonna... Okay. I'm gonna pull checkers and say, hinges?
Looks like it lifts up then. Here.
So, can I go to the top of the stairs? And no, it won't work.
Did I hear the thunk when he put things down
Yes, you would.
or put the banister back? Do I have any idea if that closed or whatever popped open again?
No, you don't. You don't think so.
Okay.
Like something maybe had come up and then fallen back down.
Okay. So I want to basically just fingertip touch all over the bottom step, like under the.
Okay. You definitely
the edge
notice
of
there's
it,
a
mm.
there's a small gap there, and you can kind of like get your fingernails underneath.
Okay. Come here. Let's try
Okay.
lifting up you on that side and me on this side.
All right.
Both of you, I need an athletics check from.
My first instinct was a strength feat.
I know, not 2020.
13.
18.
Holy shit. Yeah, checkers just pulls up. It takes the two of you working together, but your muscles strain, and you do feel like the stairs are actually lifting up. When you get them about to your shoulders, it goes up very nice and smooth.
Nice.
And underneath the stairs is kind of another, a much smaller staircase going downwards to what appears to be a door. Basic, you know, kind of what like a, not like a door with a handle, but like a shutter door from like a shop.
Oh, okay. Is there like a keypad, or does it look like it's
No.
one that you lift up?
It does look like it has a handle that you would lift up with. This one's a lot more obvious, but it does have a camera there, an observation camera.
Can I jack into the camera?
One moment.
Over the comm, I'm gonna say door or stairs are open.
Camera.
Mm-hmm.
Roll a perception test for me, both of you.
Okay. I would like to point out that I am specifically looking for signs this has been used recently. Like, if there's dust or no dust.
When you lifted it up, there's probably like a plume of like really like very dusty.
Okay, so I can assume that Maelstrom hasn't found this.
I think that would be a reasonable assumption.
Okay. Perception, you said?
From both of you, please.
17.
17.
16.
Nice.
My perception is insanely high.
Yeah, you do
I'm
notice
rolling.
that observation camera, and it appears to like kind of move to look at you.
Somebody is able to see through this camera, or it has some sort of tracking ability.
Can you hit the node from the bottom of the stairs?
I won't know till I get there.
I don't think I got a choice. We need
Okay.
to do this as fast as we can.
Going.
So you start heading down the stairs.
Yep.
All right.
Does the camera seem to have a node, or does this seem like it's a hardline camera?
Yeah, it does. It didn't. It didn't show up on your. Didn't show up on your chart. So,
Dang.
yeah.
Old school.
Yes, very. Actually, before you guys go much deeper in, I'm going to give you this because it is so dusty. You, Hades. Actually, both of you would spot this. You can see kind of like a small beam of like red appear as the dust particles kind of settle back down.
Oh, I see.
I immediately get out of the way. Like, out of the view of the door.
Remember that there's a small descent into like a kind of a bottom, like a small, I guess, area.
Landing?
Landing, I suppose, where the gate is. And at the bottom of that is where you notice those beams.
There's a trap down there.
Okay. After my reaction of, oh my god, it's a gun sight, I'll peer back around. If they're not moving, then I'll look.
Okay, sure. You don't see them anymore because the dust is settled.
Yeah. But I don't see any like moving red dot anywhere.
Like I said, the dust is settled at this point, so you don't see any. You don't see them at all.
All right. Oh shit.
Now that I'm down here, can I reach that node?
This would have been in the way for you to get to that door.
Okay.
I would assume you stopped before it, but you may certainly walk into it if you'd like.
No, I would not
Okay.
do that. What I would like to do is possibly take a break and think about what I want to do.
Okay, that's fair. No, I think we should take a 10-minute if everybody is...
It would be nice to be back before 10.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. We will take a 10-minute break here and be right back. Thank you for joining us on Darby's Castle Adventure. I hope you've had a lot of fun, and we'll see you in 10 minutes.
We'll be right back, guys.
See you soon.
In the meantime, don't forget to donate to our cause. We are giving away a
Copy of Black Chrome.
Black Chrome. Yeah. To the top donor at the end of April. Go to tiltify.com/@Sears4Staff. Okay, bye.
Be right back.
Yes, be right back. Alrighty, we are back. However, Hades had to tend to something, so we're gonna try to do some other things for a minute and wait for him to get back so he can get back to his evening. Moxie,
Yeah.
you're sitting on top of the... We haven't heard from you for a while. Sitting on top of the... or laying
Laying on the roof, yeah, pretending to sleepish. Can I keep a ear? I suppose ear more than eye, unless I can see a shadow. Out for lookout.
Sure. Go ahead and roll a perception.
If he moves like down the ladder,
Yeah.
crosses the house, that sort of thing.
Eh,
19?
Yeah.
Yeah, you are listening to him. Can hear him in. Ooh, you know what? This would probably be a good time to see what the weather's like.
It's beautiful. It's nice. I can see the stars. Let me have this. Leave me alone on my roof.
Do you guys ever listen to Welcome to Night Vale? They have a segment where they're like, and now the weather, and then they play some indie music. So every time he's like, let's check in on the weather, I'm like,
It is unfortunately overcast.
But not raining.
Not raining.
Well,
Just
that's good.
which means it's quite dark. And cold. Maybe like a 40 Celsius. Wait, not Celsius. 40 Fahrenheit.
Yeah.
I was like, 40 Celsius sounds nice.
Yeah.
I was sitting
Not
there going,
Celsius.
40 Fahrenheit still sounds nice right now.
You and your Canada cold.
Yep.
How cold does it get out there, by the way?
Cold.
Yeah.
I remember. Side fun fact about Jazz: when I first moved to where I am now, like the year I moved up was the coldest it had ever been in the region.
Oh, no.
We hit minus 50 degrees Celsius, and we're officially colder than Mars
Holy shit.
for like a day. Oh yeah, it was. It was so bad.
That's miserable.
But you know what? It's a dry cold, so like minus
That's at least-
30 and lower, it just feels the same. It's just cold.
Yeah.
It doesn't cut through you, so that's
Good
nice.
at least. Okay, so you're sitting on top the or I'm saying laying on top of the roof, listening, and you can hear the sounds of Lookout shuffle and kind of like low breathing through his kind of breather mask thing. Eventually, he does, or you hear the sounds of the rattling of the ladder, and hear his footsteps coming down, or somebody's footsteps. It could be the old guy, for all you know. They're heavy enough that you guess it's probably not.
Does the breathing get louder as it gets
It does.
closer?
In fact, it continues to get louder and louder and louder until you can feel it over you.
Okay.
You
Yes.
he nudges you with his boot.
She'll roll onto her back.
He says, or he just looks down at you with these kind of like like it said, it's quite dark out here, and there's really no street lights that are active. So all you can really see is the light glow from his red cyber optic telescoping eyes, and kind of like a dim red glow through the grates of his breather mask. So you can kind of just see these two red eyes and this, like, grill of red. Darkness and like a little bit of breath come out occasionally. And he says, "What are you and your friends doing here?"
We came to party.
So he gets down onto his haunches, kind of hovering over you, and he says, "So you come check out the house that you're gonna party at all the time?
No, I was just walking in the area. And like I said, when I was last here, you guys weren't.
Carmen thinks
I
you're
know
full of shit.
Maelstrom parties. Hmm?
Carmen thinks you're full of shit.
Okay.
Something interesting I noticed during our little game.
Hmm.
I could have sworn I saw that bullet miss.
Maybe our optics aren't working. Did you get them checked recently? And she's gonna like kind of attempt to settle more comfortably, put an arm behind her head like this is just a she has no idea what he's talking about, and this is just a casual conversation because she's crazy.
Go ahead and roll a let's do a persuade on this.
Okay. I would like to spend 2 luck.
Sure.
Don't give me that look, Games.
I,
That's good. 20.
He says,
That look of you're in trouble.
he says, fair enough. What did you think of the party?
I think I didn't get enough time to see who I could swindle out of more money in poker. And I think I'm a little disappointed I didn't get to go racing.
Race.
I have. It's been a while.
You could always come back next week. See what they're up to.
Will I be welcome?
Maybe. Are you thinking of joining one of the race circuits around Night City? There are a few that I know of.
She'll sit up, and lean her back against the air conditioner unit.
Over your comm, he says, I got you, girl. You say the word. Say, princess. And I will pull the trigger.
Which circuits have the biggest payout? You know.
I don't do a lot of racing myself. I've just heard of them. I'm not really sure on that. But, if you're that interested, Frankie Chromeface is the one to talk to about that.
Okay. I might hit him up before I leave.
For what it's worth. He thinks you're on the level, at least. Doesn't
And you?
detect anything. Undecided, but I did vouch for you at least.
Appreciate that.
Yeah.
I mean, someone would have to be pretty fucking stupid to come in here and do something. Don't you think?
Yeah, I have to agree. That would be pretty fucking stupid. Some would say it's pretty stupid to join a party with a maelstrom.
Some might. Depends on the faction of Maelstrom, I find. You heard of T1K? Dude's fucking crazy.
I know T1K if you're talking about the one out in Watson.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is a little bit unhinged. He thinks he's a god, I guess.
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
Started some sort of cult, I hear. Snagged
Wait.
our blue glass, I think.
Yeah, I read about that in a report. Stole it from NCPD.
Yeah. We had an operation jumped by NCPD. Designer drugs are supposed to be legal. Fuckers took it for themselves, though.
Wait, he's still from you.
I think. Maybe not directly. We're the biggest blue glass manufacturer in Night City now.
Are you still? I mean, if he's got the glass.
I don't think he cooks.
You're not afraid he's gonna come here and try to get more?
Afraid? No. Oh, welcome it. I'm looking to kill somebody.
Just anyone?
Maybe. What do you know about Red Chrome Legion?
Moxie will say what she knows, which I don't think is very much. Even with her
Well, streetwise?
gang thing that she
Sure.
pieced together once upon a time. Oh shit, she might. Streetwise, someone remind me where that is?
I think it's in the middle.
Oh,
Right hand.
Oh no, it is in the right.
Yeah,
hand.
thank
Under
you.
cool.
17.
17's not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know that Red Chrome Legion are a small militant group of neo-Nazis that are located out of Studio City. They are violent, militant, and yeah, that's about what you know.
That's what she tells him.
Okay. He says, "You sure you don't have any other associations?"
With Red Chrome?
Yeah.
Fuck no. No, Maelstrom I take a chance to party with. Because you guys can be out there, but reasonable depending on the faction. That is... no.
Carmen thinks you're a plant. Are you a plant?
No.
He just stares at you with his glowing red eyes in darkness for a little bit. What'd you say your name was?
Out of curiosity, did he ever ask for it? Did she ever give her name in that first
He
meeting?
has asked. Don't believe he did.
Okay, I don't think so either. You never asked. My name is Moxie.
Moxie.
Mm.
Is this your crew or is it Blue's crew?
No, my crew.
Which?
We're just, well, we're groupies of Blues.
That's what the story says.
Count like a musician. Do you know where the best parties are at?
You're not wrong.
I told you before, I already know Wraith. Also a musician. Out in Watson, where your Red Chrome friends would not like. I have a lot of friends in that area.
They wouldn't like that area, that is true. some sleep. Moxie. He draws himself back up to his feet. Starts heading into the house. Alright, I'm gonna have to switch back to deeps and checkers, unfortunately. Well, actually, I guess Little Boy Blue, I mean, you're really just making small talk with a few
Yeah, I'm stalling them.
Are
Nah,
not particularly interesting.
There's no NPCs in here, they're all just mooks.
Yeah, pretty much. They looks like the core people of the team have gone to bed. You're just dealing with kind of the grunts and henchmen of the group, and probably some people who are actually, or like at least one of the people you're with isn't actually part of the gang.
Can I
Sure.
try to turn them into clients using my fixer?
Your operator?
Yeah, my operator.
In one moment.
Because
Sure you don't want to have a talk with the NPC? Man, it's not stressful at all.
I'm here to, make contacts and make money, not this job is a side thing.
Right. This is just because there was an extra bit of money in it.
Right, for going to a party I was already going to.
Operator, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Operator, here we go.
I haven't played a fixer since 2020, so
It's different as well.
I know.
And your operator rank is what, 2?
I think it's a 4. Let me double check. Yeah, it's a 4.
Oh, you are much right. That's right. You're right.
I'm primarily a fixer that
Right.
also happens to play stand-up bass.
Oh, wow. I didn't realize this. You get a single language you don't already know associated with a culture that you're from, in the area you're from, at rank 4.
Nice.
You want Japanese?
Sure.
You're not
Actually,
as
that
wise
makes
as
sense. It makes sense anyway.
But, let's see. Yeah, let's just make a haggle test. I guess it'd be your trading skill plus operator rank plus D10 plus cool.
Okay. Oh. I want to say something, but I don't want to jinx myself. Okay, now that I've rolled the die, I start trader plus operator at 18.
Holy shit.
So it would be really hard for me to not do well at this. I'm going to add 7 to that, though, and get a 25.
Yeah, definitely. As you guys are chatting together, a lot of them are interested in purchasing some goods. You're primarily an arms dealer?
And it's normally, I deal in small arms. I deal in,
Small
like, pistols and things.
What about,
I don't.
like, SMGs or anything?
I can get SMGs. I can even get long rifles. I'm not so good with explosives and stuff like that, but I'm putting myself on the hook. I'm growing the business model.
Okay. So, yeah, you have a lot of people are interested in some better... Like, most of their guns are, like, they're die-long
Oh no,
garbage.
this is terrible gun. You don't want this.
Yeah.
I trade out. I give them my gun. You trade?
He says, I mean, they'd take it if you offer it. So.
It's much better gun.
So now you have a die-long,
Yeah.
So much worse.
terrible pistol.
I have it on my sheet. I have given them a Mustang Arms Mark III.
They take it out,
Yeah.
point it at the air, and are about to shoot it.
Oh no. Don't be shooting this around. It's a good gun though. I sell a lot of these. Probably my best seller.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I guess it's the middle of the night. Probably not a
Right.
good idea to shoot.
You wake people up, they're not gonna be happy.
Right.
Yeah. But hey, I take you out shooting tomorrow, yeah?
Yeah.
I got some like Uzis. You like an Uzi?
Yeah, sure. Uzi sounds good.
Yeah.
I'd take it.
Real cheap. Sell it to you real cheap.
Like, are you? Is it just you and doing your operation? You got like a group?
I got like some friends, some people I know that help me get product, but I don't like have guards or nothing yet.
Yeah, okay.
Small group right now.
Yeah. I'd be interested in purchasing some better firearms for at least me.
Yeah, no, like how about the four of us? We sit here, we drink a little bit more, we talk a little bit more, and then like in the morning maybe we go shoot stuff.
That sounds fair to me. Yeah. Okay, keep continuing your conversation, and I'm gonna have to switch back to checkers and deeps unless.
I will say, as Lookout's going into the house and he's out of earshot range, Moxie would go on the comm and say, Lookout's returning inside the house. Because they just told her the stairs have moved. So,
Yeah.
Heads up, someone who's awake is coming back into the house.
It's a good call.
Checkers, deeps. I will play the part of deeps until
Okay.
he returns.
I'm assuming we haven't gotten Moxie's call yet.
No, I would say this is a little behind.
All right, I have micro optics on my cyber eye,
Okay.
and I have a flashlight.
Okay.
So I am gonna take the flashlight out, shine it on the floor, and see if I can spot where the red light's coming from, or where the trap might be housed.
Yeah. So, go ahead and roll perception.
Do I get any pluses for my
Micro
optics thing?
I really think that's meant for viewing like really tiny things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It says up to 400 times
It does say
magnification.
up to. I guess I'll give you a +1, sure.
Okay. Perception.
Go checkers.
Go.
19.
19's not bad.
Nice.
Yeah, so you
Well,
definitely
I have a high base.
you definitely make
So,
out the grid and where it's coming from. Unfortunately, it seems where the box of the laser grid is coming from is on the opposite side of the grid towards the wall. If you get to it, you could probably, with some time, disable that grid. But it would require you crossing the grid.
Okay.
And you can cross it if you're careful.
And know where the lines are.
You kind of get a kind of an idea of where they are. You spotted it.
Okay.
What is that Catherine Zeta-Jones movie?
Entrapment. That's what
That's
I was
the one.
thinking of while
Yeah.
you were saying it. It's the first place my brain went.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and try it, and I'm gonna use my +3 for this.
Okay. This would be a contortionist test.
Oh,
Would you like to spend any luck?
yes, I will spend 3 luck, so that's a
So
+6 total.
Dang. Pretty good. To start it.
Sorry, every time I see it's not a 1, I'm like, oh, thank God. Okay, it's 20.
Nice.
20. Dang. Yeah. You pull out the Hindi Indiana. I'm sorry, is it Catherine Zeta-Jones? And carefully step moving. You actually have no trouble crossing the grid over to the kind of little box.
Okay.
And Deeps just watches you and is like, "Dang, that's amazing. Good job."
Okay,
Gives you an air
let me
file.
see if I can turn this off. I will give it back as far as I can with
The
limited
air. No, I'm
items
just
of
kidding.
how much I can.
Quack, quack, quack. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, so yeah, I would like to try and disable this trap without setting it off.
Go ahead.
What am I rolling? Basic tech?
Uh-huh.
And then I get my field experience bonus on this.
You get your field experience bonus. Yeah, it is a tech roll, so yeah.
Okay.
It's gonna take you some time, just so you're aware.
Yeah. 10.
10?
Nice.
Nice.
Okay. Funny. And yes, I do still need to count on my fingers.
All right. 20 is pretty good. So you spend some time taking out your tech tool and trying to crack open the box.
My hand is a tech tool.
Right. Yeah. Take your hand, kind of unscrewing the box and carefully pulling it out, holding it still so the beams still go through the kind of like
Eyepiece.
eyepiece. Move your hand in. Start, looking through the wires, kind of getting a sense of where they connect and what each one does. And eventually, you snip those wires. Probably takes you about 5 minutes, and you can see the little, because they have like a little lens. You can see the red turns slowly to black, and the grid is disabled.
Good
Okay.
job.
Should be
Dear.
good. Thank you.
Deeps then descends the steps, moving in, looking around, checking that observation camera, and he says, "Alright, I guess we open this thing up and see what's inside."
Yeah. I'm gonna look at the door.
Deeps
Does it look
pulls out his gun.
okay? Does it look old, rusty, misused, or anything like that, or is it like
I wouldn't say rusty,
cleaned but dusty?
doesn't look clean, but it's not rusty.
Okay. Is there any evidence of? You said it was one of those slide-up doors,
Yeah.
like on or on stores and stuff.
Mhm.
Is there any evidence of grease in the tracks?
No,
I'm trying to determine if it's going to make a lot of noise or not.
I understand, and it does
Oh.
not seem like it's been maintained.
Okay.
Deep says,
Ah.
"Should we close the stairs?"
I think we're gonna have to. I just don't know if we can get them open from this side.
That's true.
We've got 2 people out there who can get us out, if that's the case. Hopefully.
He goes back over and kind of jumps up a few times to catch. There's like a little handle on the inside of the staircase, and
Okay.
grabs it, pulls it down, and now you are in pitch blackness, except for your flashlight.
Flashlight!
Flashlight.
I know that none of us are there to see it, but does the statue stand up from the bow when he locks the stairs back down?
No, it doesn't.
That'd
You have no idea, actually.
be neat.
Okay, I don't think I have my backpack, which means I don't have my oil. Unless it comes with my tech tool.
If it's a separate thing, then
I don't know if it is. What I know is I have parts, and I assume that would be part.
I'd
The-
say it's
of-
different than your tech tool, though. Or
Okay.
That's something that's in there.
Yeah. So note to self, always carry that on myself in the future because that's something no tech should be without.
Yeah.
All I can think is
Trusty
like,
Can of
you know,
food.
we need like a ad for like the modular hand with the spray finger.
Right.
Can include oil.
And there's so much stuff I want. Oh, I'm not gonna use the blood of my enemies. I don't have any enemies. All I've got is deeps.
Hey, anyone can be an enemy in a close space. Just saying.
What are you doing?
All right, so I am going to test the sliding door. One, see if it's locked. 2, see where the entrance or where the lock would be if it is locked, and then 3, jiggle it a little to see how much noise it makes.
There is like kind of a little like old mechanical style key lock on the bottom next to the handle.
Okay. If I try the handle,
If you try the handle, yeah, it jiggles. Looks like it might come up.
all right, time to try this.
You pull it up.
Yep, I'm gonna try.
Right, as you,
I'm gonna go slow
okay.
so that I can identify if it starts to make a lot of noise. Does it move? Oh.
Goes up. After a lot of grinding noise in slow.
Okay, how much grinding noise? The whole point of going slow was so that if it started super grinding, I could stop it like halfway.
It is kind of in disrepair. Disrepair. It sounds like it's metal scraping metal. The door hasn't been lubed for a minute. So yeah, it makes a noise.
Okay, then I would only open it enough for us to like get through.
Okay. When you open it, about halfway up, you can already smell a pungent stench wafting out of the room. It smells like a mixture of human excrement, earth, and oil. The light does appear on inside of there.
Oh. Put my coat over my mouth.
What the hell is that?
Oh, I have a feeling that our dude didn't leave here. Got a better explanation?
I don't know. Maybe backed up sewage pipes or something.
Let's just. I'm gonna lean down and shine my flashlight in.
Like I said, the light inside is on, and a small beam of light comes out from underneath. When you look underneath, you do remember seeing the laboratory in the pictures. It's nice, clean work environment. Now, however, the floor is scuffed and dirty with years and years of like use almost. Various robotic devices lay around on the ground, even different robotic arms. There's treaded rovers, and you can kind of see their marks like left on the floor. To spider-like drone mechanisms. There is a pair of human feet in the corner, all the way back in the laboratory.
Like feet or shoes?
Feet. Dirty looking feet.
Is someone in here? I'm gonna. Gotta. I'm gonna put a hand on my assault rifle,
Okay.
but I'm gonna just try to stick by it and.
Deep says, "Whoever's in there, you better put your gun down or we'll put you down." And he's gonna try to face off through the door. Ooh, that's a 10.
Oh, nice.
Hey.
Through the other side, you hear the voice of whatever person that is. Let's say like, "Dore wa nan desu ka?"
Glad I took Japanese just a moment ago.
Right?
uh, I'm gonna duck down a little more and see if what I can see.
Yeah, you duck down a little bit. You can see like a shaggy. I mean, other than the robotics tables being filled with like junk and just piles of collected, looks like kind of failed, perhaps experiments or in progress experiments. You see a shaggy, gray-haired man with a long, wispy beard. He has what looks like a tattered old lab coat tied around his head like a bandana, and a loincloth made with his belt and shredded jeans pulled between, his legs and his butt crack. He stands there with his giant fucking shotgun pointed towards the door, just leveled in that direction. But he appears to be shaky with it.
Okay. I'm gonna wave Deeps to the side so he's not standing right in front of the door.
Okay. Deeps moves to the side. Who are you? Who are you? What are you doing in here?
Hey. We're looking for someone.
Some looking for someone. Nobody's here. Who could you possibly be looking for? Are you looking for them? He just starts kind of mumbling to himself and looking around his thing, like he's asking his little robot contraptions if they know what she's talking or what you're talking about. None of them appear to reply.
While he's distracted,
Uh-huh.
I want to grab the gun and take it away from him.
You're gonna have to move all the way into the lab to the very back end where he is.
Oh, he's in the back?
Yeah.
He's not in front of the door?
Yeah,
Okay.
he's in the back next to what looks like a computer terminal.
All right, then yes, I'm not going to do that.
Okay. I mean, you could do it. You'd have to move though.
Mm-hmm.
What's your move?
Not great.
You're like
4.
4. So, oh wow,
Mhm.
your move is terrible. That's
Mhm.
8 meters. You could get there. You could definitely get there. And still
Would I
grab.
still have an action?
You'd still have an action to grab his gun.
Okay, I'm gonna do it.
All right, here you go. You rush across the laboratory, coming straight at him while he's distracted, and go ahead and make a, I think it's a brawling test against his evasion.
Oh, I do actually have some in brawling. I am going to spend 2 luck.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello, welcome back.
Welcome
Sorry about
back!
that. Yeah.
All good. What'd you get?
13.
13. All right, so you
Oh wait,
rush.
yes.
Just so you're caught up, Hades, you kind of face down or you guys have gone down into the staircase because Checkers had disabled the laser grid. She had, like Catherine Zeta-Jones in entrapment, walked through the laser grid, then disabled it, and you guys opened the steel grate. Although it made a lot of noise, you also closed the stairs behind you. You get into this laboratory where that's really dirty and smells putrid. And there is a mostly naked older Japanese man with kind of a makeshift loincloth that he built out of shredded jeans around his belt,
Oh,
and his
all
lab
right.
coat tied around his head.
Like a bandana.
Yeah.
Like a bandana. Checkers.
Does he?
He has a shotgun pointed towards the door, but he was distracted momentarily while he was chatting with some of his robots who do not answer. And Checkers jolts across the room, going, as fast as she can. She's kind of slow though. And but she does go over to the man, plant a hand on the shotgun, and yanks it from his grip.
Nice.
He like reaches towards it, moving towards it like you just stole his best friend.
Aww. Does it have a
This
face
way.
painted on it?
The gun?
The shotgun.
No,
Yeah.
it's just a shotgun. Like, holds it out his hands for you. Give me, what are you doing? You take my stuff, you break into my apartment and steal my stuff. What are you? Who are you? Who are you?
I assume we're not in combat,
Yeah. You're not in combat.
so I'm gonna pop it open and take out any shells.
Okay. Remove 4 shotgun shells from it.
Okay.
You can put those.
And then I'll hold it out of his reach.
What are they doing in here? What are they doing in here? What are they doing in here?
You need to calm down.
I am calm. Give me that. Give me.
No, what? Hey. Tone it down a notch, and we'll talk.
What could you possibly want to talk about?
Come on in.
Hey.
What could you possibly want to talk about? What are you doing here? What are they doing here? They're just walking into my apartment. They're just coming to my apartment. They think they can do that. I'm going to call the police. I'm going to call the police, and then what are they going to do? I'm going to call the police. He goes over to his computer.
Can I
Go ahead.
can I roll a concentration check to remember his name?
Okay, sure.
That was a really good roll.
Oh, nice.
9 plus 10, 19.
19?
Jeez.
Yeah, is Katashi Yamashita.
Mr. Yamashita.
When you say his name, he looks at you. Just stares. Tilted his head like a confused puppy.
Yes, we know who you are.
Can I get between the old man and his computer?
He's at his computer. You'd have to like force your way in between. He also reads,
Yeah.
like urine and poop and BO.
Mm-hmm.
There's no shower down here in the lab, apparently.
What? Is there a bathroom?
Doesn't appear to be.
No. Mr. Yamashita, we came here to talk to you.
What are you here for?
You've been missing for so long.
No. I'm not missing. I'm right here. You can see me.
Yes, but you haven't gone outside for a long time.
He goes to his computer, turns around, starts typing on the keyboard.
Yeah, I'm gonna force him away.
Okay. Roll athletics.
We need to talk to you, dude. Athletics?
Yeah.
We need to talk to you, okay? Okay?
How old is the equipment he's using?
Quite old. Probably
16.
somewhere around the time he was exiled. 16? Yeah, you force him back and he just looks at you incredulously. I need to get back to my work. What do you want? Who are you? Why are you here? Why are you in my apartment?
Listen,
Look.
you know where you are, but no one else does.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. So you've been missing.
That's not missing.
Okay, you know what? You can do your robot thing. That's fine. That's
He goes-
great.
He says, thank you. And he goes back to his computer and starts typing.
Can you please? We're just looking for one of these.
He's not even looking now. He's just like muttering to himself.
I'm gonna put it in front of his face.
His eyes slowly focus on it. He says, what do you want that for? Wait. He
I need the
stops.
matching one.
Are you Arasaka? Okay, roll your acting.
Luckily, this is something he has a lot of practice. with.
Luckily, I
Right?
was in a movie and I was great. I'm gonna spend some luck on this. All right, let's do 2 luck.
Okay.
That is a 16.
16? He
Yeah.
says, you don't look like an Arasaka exit solo.
You know we can't be here. Remember?
Yeah, I know that. So why are you here?
We need the chip.
You need the chip. Oh, of course the chip. What chip?
This one. It looks like this.
Oh, that chip. He starts rifling around through his stuff. Just pushing around like robotic pieces and gears and cables and just shoving it to the ground. It clatters and bangs around as he starts looking around.
I would like to say Zelbin gave the
I
old
would-
man a +1. So thank you for donating to our cause. Thanks for helping
Appreciate
the
it.
old guy.
Yes, thank you.
Nice. Okay.
I would like to roll a I would like to
I'll
try to find this too.
Okay. I'll give him a +1 to his conceal reveal test. You can make one as well.
16.
You guys, I'll give you. You're helping him, so you'll give him a +1.
Okay.
And that makes his score 14, which is what he needed.
Oh, sweet.
Yay!
To find it, and he's
Thanks,
digging around. You guys kind of split up the area, and eventually he takes out one of his robotic limbs and opens like a compartment inside of it, and he says, "Ah, this chip, this chip's the
Yes. Yes.
That would be it.
So, what are you gonna do for me?"
What do you want?
What I want? I want my fucking house back. These Maelstrom thingers moved in. I haven't had my house.
Yeah, I'm gonna be dead honest with you, dude. Your house isn't worth it anymore. Neither is the neighborhood.
Nobody else lives out here.
And even if they left, there'd just be another one moving it.
But it's my house. I live
Yeah,
here.
it's your house.
They shouldn't
and
live here. I'm the one that lives here. I live here. Or is this my apartment? Where am I?
You're in a lab.
I'm in a lab.
You're in your lab.
Which lab?
The one in your...
Robotics one?
Oh, the one. I know what lab. Which lab? The Arasaka lab? Are we at Arasaka Tower?
That blew up.
Oh, yes. It's getting rebuilt, though, yes?
I tell you what. We'll get a team from Arasaka to come here and help you out.
And get rid of these gamers. These vile scum that have taken my house from me.
Yeah.
Okay, do that. Sounds good. He puts the chip back in the hand.
I need that.
Well, you'll get it.
No. See, we need that now.
Oh. Something impressive.
So that's why we're asking what you could do. We can do for you now, but we can get a team we can call.
Okay, call them.
Okay? There's no service down here.
He hangs his head, he said. I just want my house back.
I understand.
He opens the hand compartment again, takes out the chip.
Can I snatch it from him?
No. Okay,
Huh?
you slap his hand.
Yeah, I mean, he's
Okay,
putting
you
it in
slap
his
his
mouth,
hand.
right?
Oh, this isn't. I thought it was a Dorito. Here. Holds out the chip to you.
Take it.
Here, you can have this one.
He takes that one. And he puts it into the hand, closes the compartment, and he says, "Now go the fuck away! I have important work to do."
Oh. See, what did I bring all with me?
Go!
I'll put his shotgun on the table and back up, still holding the
Takes the
shells.
shotgun, holds it, clutches it to his chest. Starts typing.
Come on.
I'm gonna. It's such a bad idea. I'm gonna leave him. Here, man. Here's some medicine for you. I'm gonna drop 5 hits of scent.
He doesn't seem to notice the synth. He's just kind of muttering off as he seems to be like calculating something. Derive this.
Do I have? I don't think I have any food on me. I left him something.
He does have, like, in the corner, like a small little hydroponics kind of trough that is growing like some sort of bean.
Okay. I was just trying to give him something. I don't have anything I can let go of. Help him out. But okay. Well, I'll head out.
Before you start
I will.
heading out, you hear. Actually, at some point during the conversation, you both heard that Lookout was coming back down.
Oh, well then I guess we can't head out yet.
We can go outside of the.
Yeah,
Basically,
we
we
can
can go under
close
the
the door.
stairs.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not closing the door until we get an all clear. It's too loud.
The rest of you all doing anything?
Just real quick, as I leave the lab and duck
Good night.
under the door,
Okay, thank you for coming.
Good night.
Appreciate you. Thanks.
I will put the shotgun shells on the ground next to the door where I can still see them.
Okay. You guys are coming out of come out of there when you hear Rex crackle through the radio. And he says, "Hey, Chumbadas, I'm spotting what looks like a small convoy of cars coming down the road. Road's been pretty empty. Motorcycle in front, car behind. Driving up, looks like to your Geo."
More Maelstrom or
Can't.
Nelson road travel like that.
Yeah, I get heat signatures only, Moxie. Apologies.
We need an all clear in the living room.
I have the chip.
I'm going to raise the alarm.
I have the chip.
Oh,
how
you
did
have the chip.
how did you see this?
They're on their way to the house right now.
No, not you, love.
Oh, sorry.
Blue. If you're going to raise the alarm, how did you see this?
I don't know. Call my phone. Say that you saw something. They don't know who's calling me. Could be
Guys.
anybody.
Moxie's gonna call
Both of
Blues.
you two, at this point, you guys can hear the roaring thunder of a motorcycle engine pulling up down the street.
I'm going to run into the house.
Okay, the other guys just like watch you go.
Yeah.
Why is he
I'm
so
like
jumpy?
mid-conversation.
Yeah, and you go inside the house. Okay.
Sorry. Is there anybody in there?
No. Well, I mean, yes. There's people sleeping everywhere.
Moxie's going to put on her jacket.
Okay.
This could go bad real fast. And go into the window and see if she can't find Lookout.
Do you sneak in through the window?
No.
You're just gonna crash in through the window? Okay.
I assume it's still open.
You come to a gun, or you come in through the window, crawl in through the window, and when you look into the room, from the bed you can see Carmen sitting there with her blanket pulled over her nude body and a pistol, her giant hand cannon pointed directly at you. And she says, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Are you expecting company?
No.
Because there's something coming this way.
The motorcycle engine sounds, you hear the warbling sound of the engine roar from right outside of the window in the street, and a voice projects over the sound of the engine, like it's amplified by some sort of digital means. It says, "Jimbo Baggins! It is time for retribution! The Red Chrome Legion is here to destroy you!" That is where we will call the night.
Cool.
Oh.
Okay.
Whoa!
Cool.
It's not going exactly the way I want it to go.
No.
I mean, no, but it hasn't been as bad as it could have been either.
That's true.
Cool.
Yet.
I'm trapped in a room with a woman who thinks I'm a plant for these guys that just rolled up. I'm sure it's gonna go great.
Yeah. Beautifully.
I'm excited about it. I hope you are.
It's gonna be fun.
It's going to be
good.
a lot of fun. And thank you all for joining us tonight. We really appreciate you being here, as always.
Love you
really
guys.
fun.
Thank you all for all the support on the charity
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
too. And I know we've got some followers and subscribers or something that popped up on the screen at some point. Thank you to you guys.
Yeah, thank you a lot. And, you can donate to our little cause at any time. Do we have? No, we only have 55. Nice. $55 raised today, so that's pretty awesome.
Yay! Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, for first day?
Yeah, we appreciate y'all. And we'll see you next week, and we'll see you next week. So have a
Yes.
good night.
Good
Stay
night.
safe, everyone.
Good night, everyone.
Bye.